Hello and welcome to this Thursday Good Morning KU edition. I'm Travis Calvin.
And I'm Mary Kate Baker. Okay, so yeah, it's Thursday. Yesterday was April 1st, which is, April Fool's. Were you pranked at all?
I avoided being pranked kind of strangely
Nice. You
because,
got away.
well, I was pranked, but I didn't understand it because my phone was dead. My phone died while I was up here working on something, and after I got back, it was about 7 o'clock-ish, and all of a sudden my girlfriend texted me saying something like, wow, you didn't even respond to the prank, and I was just kind of like
Confused.
Yeah. Is how iPhones, like after they die, like iMessages get there quicker than text messages?
Right.
Well, she had her boss while she was at work text my phone saying that she cut her head open on something and was being taken to the hospital.
Oh my gosh.
And I didn't get that till 30 minutes after my iPhone turned back on.
Oh no. So yeah.
Yeah, I was. Until I proved that, like, I didn't even get the text message. I was in some hot water for
I was about
that.
to say, have you made up with your girlfriend?
Yes,
Okay, good.
yes,
She
that
understood.
was interesting.
That was good,
Prank almost happened, but
Yeah.
I think it's probably more comedic that it happened the way it did.
But yeah, it's kind of was a prank mishap. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I didn't get pranked. I was lucky, but my roommates, they kind of had a little duel in our back parking lot. If you park there's a bookstore right next to it, and if you park in it, you're most likely to get your car towed. Well, one of my friends, she had her car parked there, but she was like, I'm gonna run in really fast, grab a water, and then I'm gonna run back and go run more errands. Well, my other roommate moved her car while in that 2-minute period, and so when she came back out, she's like, where's my car? She thought she was about to call the phone number and be like, I need to go get my car. Do you have my car in the lot? And right before then, the roommate stopped her. Was like, it's okay. I moved your car just right around the corner. So, I mean, I thought it was kind of funny. My poor roommate was stressing out because it's not cheap to get your car towed. So
Very expensive.
Very
Everything,
expensive.
all the vehicles and everything around here are very expensive.
But no, other than that, I've never had a good prank to do on someone. So I think that's probably going to be, on my bucket list to really get someone good in the upcoming April Fools. So, yeah.
I've always been too kind-hearted and like to be able to do something like really
Too
mean to
prankster.
somebody. I can't do that. Like it's against my conscience or something like that.
I understand that. hey, well, that's good. That means you're a good man. But more going on in April. You said earlier you're not feeling too well. You're a little bit under the weather.
Yeah, I guess that's the only April Fool's joke that kind of went on me was my immune system.
Your immune system. There
Yeah,
you go.
that woke up on Wednesday with sore throat, a little bit stuffy nose, and everything like that. So that was kind of
Well, since it is April, it's kind of the start of allergy season. And that's. It stinks, but it's everything blooming, which I think is so beautiful. I think Kansas has one of the prettiest springs. I mean, I come from Texas where we don't have a spring or a fall. It's just you get winter or summer. You don't get all four. So but with all the pollen, Watkins said they've already treated over 38 patients for the seasonal allergies. I mean, I guess they just suggest that all you can do is really take Claritin and your Allegros over-the-counter generic medicines. But other than that, there's really nothing you can do to cure allergies.
It's terrible.
I know.
At times, it's not as bad as the KU plague, I'd assume, that happened last fall.
Right.
But it still is. Everybody I can tell is walking around campus either blowing their nose or coughing or just we don't feel good.
And it's going to be going on for a while. It seems they say it goes on for about till July. So I guess you can't really get sick, but just feel better. But you're going home this weekend for Easter, so maybe you'll have time to relax.
Yeah, I'll be going back home. Traditional Easter egg hunts.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like I've been doing that since I could walk. I've always loved Easter egg hunts, and I'm never gonna stop until I'm told you can't do this anymore.
Do you have usually like Easter egg brunches or Easter brunches?
Yeah. It's all family stuff.
All family stuff. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
What about you?
I'm from Texas, like I said, and I was like, maybe it would be too far to fly home for the weekend, so I'm driving over to Salina, Kansas. That's where my family's from. So, yeah, just a quick little weekend escapade.
That's really strange. Like you got the Houston, and then all of a sudden just Salina.
Salina, it's nice. It's like I have my own. It's like I have another house just 2 hours away. So yeah, it's great. Well, when we get back, we're gonna have the news. So stay tuned.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Hi, I'm Caroline Johnson, and I'll be reading your news this morning on Thursday. 68 teams went into the NCAA men's college basketball tournament, and only 4 remain. After winning their regionals, Wisconsin, Kentucky, Duke, and Michigan State will battle it out to earn the right to cut down the nets. The Final Four will take place this Saturday in Indianapolis as Wisconsin takes on undefeated Kentucky, while Duke attempts to fend off the lower-seeded Michigan State. The winners of the 2 games will meet on Monday night for the championship. Kansas basketball freshman phenom Kelly Oubre announced on Wednesday afternoon that he will enter the 2015 NBA draft. The 6'7" wing player averaged 9.3 points and 5 rebounds as a Jayhawk and received a spot on the All-Big 12 honorable mention list. Oubre said in a press conference that it has always been his dream to play in the NBA and that he feels blessed to have played for Coach Bill Self. According to NBADraft.net, Oubre is currently projected to go 11th in the upcoming draft. The popular Comedy Central program, The Daily Show, has picked Trevor Noah as its new host. Noah will replace Jon Stewart, who is stepping down after 16 years as the host. Noah is a 31-year-old from South Africa who has been with the show since December of 2014. Although not a big name, the new host has worked with Jay Leno and The Tonight Show, as well as The Late Show with David Letterman, in the past. Fast food giant McDonald's announced Wednesday that it will raise its U.S. employees' wages by more than 10%. The change will only affect employees that work at restaurants the firm owns itself. This excludes employees at franchise locations. McDonald's stated that franchises are free to establish their own wage policies. Pay raises have been a trend recently as companies such as Walmart and TJ Maxx have issued wage hikes of their own during 2015. The 2015 Lawrence City Commission is approaching, and the field is down to 6 candidates. The candidates include retired IRS agent Stuart Boyle, high school teacher Matthew Herbert, U.S. Army attorney Stan Rasmussen, physician Terry Riordan, small business owner Bob Shum, and another business owner in Leslie Soden. Citizens will be able to vote during the general election on April 7th. And that will be it for the news update. After a break, Travis will be here with more sports.
Hello, welcome back to Good Morning KU. I'm Travis Calvin, and I'll be here for the sports. As we mentioned before, but I'll repeat it anyway, Kelly Oubre is officially declared for the NBA draft on Wednesday afternoon. The 6'7" guard averaged 9 points per game as well as 5 rebounds and was named a member of the Big 12 All-Newcomer team. Oubre said that he consulted his father as well as former KU player Joel Embiid before making his decision final. Oubre is projected as a lottery pick in the upcoming draft. KU has a new world record holder here on campus after senior Michael Stigler ran the fastest 400-meter hurdle last Friday. Stigler completed the event in 48.4 seconds while winning his 3rd consecutive Texas Relays title. Stigler's performance earned him the Big 12 Track and Field Athlete of the Week honor. The Red Hot women's softball team was finally cooled down a little bit last weekend after they opened up Big 12 play against the Texas Longhorns. Texas defeated the Jayhawks in a series sweep, never letting the Kansas score more than 5 runs. KU will begin its first conference road test today against Oklahoma State at 6. And KU will play the Cowgirls twice more on Friday and Saturday. The Kansas baseball team came up with a thrilling 13-12 victory over Wichita State on Wednesday in extra innings, improving their record to 11-17 on the year. Outfielder Dakota Smith laid down a sacrifice bunt in the top of the 11th inning to score the game-winning run of Michael Tinsley. Tinsley and shortstop Matt McLaughlin each recorded a team-high 3 hits in the victory. KU will not have a day off after the victory, however. The team is in Norman, Oklahoma today to take on the Sooners for a 3-game series that will last into Saturday. That's going to wrap it up for sports. Stay tuned in just a second, and we'll have a weather update from Letty and Mary Kate.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
And now up on the roof, we have Letty who's going to tell us about the weather. Letty, how's it looking out there?
It's looking pretty nice considering it was like raining and sad in the morning. So now it's get warmer. There is supposed to be a high of 72 today, so that's really exciting.
Okay, yeah, and I'm sure you're excited about that. Letty, you're from Rio, so the warm, the better, right?
Yeah, definitely excited. I really like the warm weather. It could get warmer. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Well, is it supposed to?
It will get warmer around 4-ish. It's getting around to 72, but it's also going to get cloudy around that time, like more than it's now. So we also have to look up for that.
Gotcha. And then what about the weekend?
So for Easter on Friday, it's going to be around 59, and it's supposed to be cloudy. On Saturday, it's going to be sunny and in a high of 67. And on Sunday, it's going to be 68 and also sunny. So it's looking like a really good weekend for Easter.
That's to say, if you're staying in town for Easter, you're going to be in luck because the weather is going to be in your favor. So thank you so much for joining us at Good Morning KU, excuse me. Everyone have a great day.